Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Woke by Accident podcast. I am your host, Jen Washington. This is a weekly chat about socially conscious topics impacting the culture. I would like to extend my gratitude in you listening to this podcast. It means everything to me, and I hope it is clear that this subject matter is so important to me. I care about our people, our future, and making a positive change in this nation. Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Woke by Accident podcast. And this episode is especially for the Content Creators of Color Challenge. As we near the end of the challenge, I just want to express how glad I have been in participating and offering this content to you. So I did want to mention that. So this story is about the shooting of Jamarian Robinson and the update and indictment which occurred today. A grand jury returned a 8-count indictment on Tuesday, October the 27th, against 2 law enforcement officers in connection with the 2016 killing of Jamarian Robinson, who was shot 76 times by the police on August 5th, 2016. He was 26 at the time. Now, he was shot during an attempted fugitive arrest in the Atlanta area. So the men responsible are Eric Heinze, an assistant chief inspector with the U.S. Marshals Southeast Regional Fugitive Task Force, and Christopher Hutchins, a Clayton County police officer working with the task force. They were formally charged with felony murder, aggravated assault, burglary, making false statements, and violation of oath by a public officer 76 times. That is quite excessive. The attorney for the family, Gerald Griggs, said that the family celebrated the decision, which they had been waiting on for 5 years. A U.S. Marshals Service spokesman said that the officers were attempting to serve warrants on Robinson issued by Atlanta Police and Gwinnett County Police in the Atlanta suburb. A private detective hired by Robinson's mother uncovered evidence of gunshots fired straight into the ground where her son's body was lying. Robinson had been a college football player at Clark Atlanta University and Tuskegee University and had no criminal convictions. There's no body camera video of the shooting. At the time, federal policies did not allow U.S. Marshals or police officers assisting them to wear body cameras. So this was back in 2016. This was before the mandate of body cameras. Now, there is cell phone video from outside the apartment where the shooting took place, and it captured nearly 3 minutes of gunfire. Can you imagine if it was 76 shots, and even after they exited the apartment, 3 minutes of gunfire was captured? The Robinson family said their son suffered from mental illness and was at his girlfriend's apartment when the 16 officers broke down the door. Over 90 rounds were fired at Robinson. Flashbang grenades were thrown at him, landed on him, burning him. After he was handcuffed, he was dragged down a flight of stairs. And that quote is from his mother at a news conference in June of 2020. This is from CBS News. The case had been delayed from being brought before a grand jury a couple of times due to the pandemic. So that is quite a decision to receive this indictment. It looks like a long time coming for this family who has been waiting for years to get some justice. So, definitely want to bring this story to you. A very traumatic case. Jamarian Robinson shot 76 times back in 2016, and we have a indictment of 2 officers responsible for his death. So we'll keep you updated as this story progresses, and I thank you for listening.